Alright guys, so as you guys heard a few minutes ago, truck's running. I turned it off mainly because I wanted to at least get it started to get the battery going again. I didn't plan on leaving it running too long so I could check the fluids after. I should have done it beforehand, I know. But anyway, today's video, excuse me, this thing is burning off a ton of like standing oil, so it stinks. Today's video is going to be kind of an update on the Sport Trac and its current situation. What's coming soon for it, what the plan is, and pretty much what's going on from now. So currently the truck is awaiting a time frame to get sent to the transmission shop. The transmission shop we're using is Joe's Transmissions in Austell, Georgia. They're gonna be taking care of this thing while it's there. So from recommendations we've had, they do fantastic work. And they're going to be the ones to dissect our 5R and figure out what's going on. So whether it be something small like a pump or a solenoid, or it be the entire transmission's fried and I need a new 5R, which I'm kind of convinced that isn't the entire transmission. I'm pretty sure it's probably just a pump or a solenoid or something like that. They may want to do a rebuild. It is an 80,000 mile transmission, and I don't know like the mileage area for getting transmissions rebuilt. So who knows, we may have a brand new transmission out of this, we may not. I would be happy as long as it can make it, as long as it can drive. So pretty much, once it comes back from the transmission shop, what's going to be happening is we're going to get the truck sanded down and prepared for paint. And the plan right now is we're just going to go the factory color, mainly for the fact that Deep Impact, which is my original color, Deep Impact Blue from the S550 Mustang, looks just like this color, just a little bit more vivid. And I think a fresh coat of paint will make it pretty similar to Deep Impact. So plan is the entire thing's going to get sanded down and redone. Pretty much all the black stuff, like the mirrors and stuff, are going to stay black. But all the plastic cladding, like the front bumper, the side skirt, the rear bumper, that's all going to get paint matched. So this will come out a completely blue truck. And then I'll probably start looking into my full bolt-on parts. So here's the plan. Originally, I wanted to do a built transmission. I found a built transmission for this truck, but with the amount of money I was going to have to spend up front, which is going to be close to about $3,200 for the transmission, for to ship here, and for installation, I decided to not do that because I really want paint done. That's crucial. Like, I just want to get it running again. As of right now, I don't have any major plans to go high power anytime soon. This motor is a 200 plus thousand mile motor. I don't really want to push it and chance it with this motor, so I won't be throwing in anything like extremely aggressive into the transmission until I'm ready. So once this motor is rebuilt, once it's prepared to handle boost, if I decide to go boost at all, because who knows, maybe I just want to build a fast NA truck that can just hold its own against some cars, but it definitely won't be a 10-second car by any means. As far as like speed, I don't really know where I want to go at this point. If I want to just go full bolt-on and keep it that way, or if I want to go full bolt-on and then throw some boost on it later, I don't know. So I originally was going to throw a built transmission in it, primarily so to future-proof it, to keep it from blowing out again, and if I decided to go boost down the road, I wouldn't have to worry about it. But since right now I don't plan on it, I can just pull it out, put a torque converter on it later, change the valve body out, and be fine. So that's kind of that. So we're just going to go ahead and just go through the transmission shop and see what they can work out about getting this transmission fixed. And once that transmission is fixed, like I said, it'll be going straight to paint. I don't know how fast the difference in times will be, if it'll go like how I want it is I want to take it from transmission to paint. But again, we have to have time to sand it down to metal and get it over there and all that stuff, so it'll be ready for paint. Of course, during the meantime, we are going to be fixing some small things, such as the headliner in this truck and the third brake light, which is what's causing the headliner damage. So we'll be fixing that up, and that way the truck doesn't have water damage anymore, and we can go through and clean the interior, deep clean it, and try to fix any sort of water damage. And then from there, again, full bolt-on. So we'll be throwing headers on it. We'll be throwing a not completely catless mid-pipe. We'll have the original cats that are on the end of the header still on it, so I can pass the emissions where I live. And then from there, it'll pretty much be straight pipe minus the Flowmaster. So it'll definitely be a lot louder and probably won't pass California and their stupid laws right now. But as far as the truck's performance, that'll be like the performance monster right now. I'll probably try to see if I can get a retune from Brent Speed. I actually emailed them a little while ago and I haven't heard back yet, so I found out why. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm working on right now. So I'm just working on getting it running again, and once it is running again, we're going to pay more attention to the little things that need to get fixed. Of course, it'll be getting a steering rack, as well as a, what else was I looking at? Ball joints, because these ball joints are pretty much fried. From there, I don't really know what the plan is. We might be going more low, we might not. As far as, it depends on how much money I have by the end of it all. Because if it's just a pump, or a solenoid, that's at least, you know, 100, 200, 300 buck fix versus 2,500 bucks for a new transmission. So theoretically, I would hope they could just replace the pump itself, and we're fine. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I don't know. Again, I don't know what a transmission shop would consider a old transmission that needs a rebuild. So, I mean, that's kind of what I'm waiting on. We're kind of waiting on getting this thing diagnosed at a transmission shop for what it will need, whether it be something small like a filter or a pump. I doubt the filter would be bad. I don't think the filter would be causing this. But a pump or a solenoid or something small, or, you know, the whole shebang needs to get replaced. Paint-wise, we'll be doing tons of videos on it because we're pretty much going to need a full team here sanding this thing down and getting it ready for paint. I may also try to do some retrofitting on the headlights. I haven't decided yet. Again, money's a thing. So the main things I want to target with this thing is, of course, the transmission and paint, which are going to happen. They're guaranteed. But like the other things that I have to worry about, again, headers and stuff, I want to get that done. I'm sick and tired of being the quietest in the group. I want to at least be a little bit closer to everyone. I mean, my neighbors already hate me enough. Mine's like these guys in this cul-de-sac. They like us being here, but everyone else pretty much hates our guts anyway. So I already can't earn their respect back. So headers, catless mid-pipe. It won't be a full catless truck, but it will be catless from the mid-pipe back down to the Flowmaster muffler I've had on it. So that's like one of my main focuses, is going full bolt-on. And then pretty much if I have the money left over, I'll be doing interior work. I'll probably throw a new head unit in. I like my Sony, but I really wanted an Apple CarPlay unit from the start, but I just never did it because I was really just looking at something to fix my radio. My radio was broken, my factory radio, so it didn't work that well at all. So I just need to get that replaced ASAP. So that's why I bought the Sony in the first place. Once I decide on that, of course the headliner will be getting replaced ASAP, because it just makes it kind of a gross place to sit. And there's a lot of times I don't like driving my truck because of this like nasty headliner, mainly in the rain. Like tonight would be fantastic. Like this week it's been fantastic out here, and it's made me want to drive this even more. But of course, weather's a thing, and blown transmissions are a thing. So once the transmission is fixed, back on the road, we'll be driving around a lot more. We'll be doing tons of videos. I'm hoping to fix my head strap for the GoPro so we can do head strap videos again, because I really like doing those FOV videos. Okay, that was interesting. Anyway, so then I've had people ask me about the seats. I have said in the past I wanted to throw buckets in this thing, racing buckets. Depending on money and time, I probably will do that. These will be really easy to install too, new seats. My friend Josh has already done these before. I'll probably try to get him up here from South Georgia to try and help out with the install. And we can throw some nice buckets in here. I've got a couple seats I'm looking at. I haven't decided on which ones I want to use just yet, because I don't know if drag racing here requires specific seats or not. If they don't, I'll go ahead and throw the seats I want to in, but if not, I'll just save up and get like Sparcos or Ricardos or something like that nice. I originally wanted to throw Cobra seats in here, but I didn't because they're stupid expensive, and finding gray Cobra seats is impossible. And then, of course, the last thing is the differential. I had a lot of people judge me for my birthday this past year where I didn't buy the diff because I had plenty of money to do it. I could have bought the Cobra diff, but I didn't because I wanted a Switch, so I bought a Switch. But anyway, that'll probably be on my hit list. It's a $400 part from Ford, unless I buy the GT500 diff, which apparently is cheaper, and it's got better clutches in it, so I may do that. I don't really know. I just want to get rid of the open diff because for drag racing, I think having one tire heated up than the other would be kind of a dangerous situation to be in. So Interior is of utmost importance as well. Like I said, we were planning on going to Pole Park this weekend, but we decided not to because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, or Saturday when you guys are Saturday, because I'm uploading this on a Tuesday, so it's Friday, and I could upload this on Saturday, but like I said, Saturdays are reserved. You get the idea. But anyway, we'll be going to pull apart eventually. I'm mainly looking for a couple things, which I will probably point out in like a little sub clip. My steering wheel and my radio bezel are both old and tattered, and I want some fresh stuff in there. I haven't decided yet. I've thought about doing a steering wheel swap with the Mustang, the 9904 Mustang steering wheel. If you get the Mustang clock spring, it fits right on in here. I don't never mess with clock springs and stuff like that, so I'll need to learn that. If I can get that done, that'd be awesome. I would love to do a Cobra steering wheel on this one, a Terminator Cobra steering wheel. A lot of you guys know the Terminator is like my favorite Mustang of all time, and it is a car that I've like dreamed of owning. And I'm pretty much trying to make this like as most Terminator-ish as I can get. That's why I've thought about throwing a roots blower around this thing before. I've actually, as you guys know, like VMP, I thought about doing a Cobra supercharger setup that they make for these trucks. Tamara Racing sells them, and then throwing a Gen 3 on it eventually, which would be cool. Again, I have to win the lottery for that one. If I win the lottery, dude, this thing's gonna be a monster. If I can win the lottery, because that's really why I haven't built it. It's just money. I'm poor. But pretty much that's the plan. It's gonna go get the transmission fixed. It's gonna go straight to paint. Probably not literally straight to paint, but we're gonna be doing all this color match from now on. Once that gets done, and like I said, we'll have tons of videos where we are sanding it down, prepping it, doing Bondo work, because there are a couple places that need to be fixed. Most notably, around here in the driver's door is completely destroyed. The previous owners had someone try to take a crowbar to it or try to break into it, so that's the plan. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. An update on the Trac for you guys. I know a lot of you guys have missed it being on the channel. A lot of the last few videos I've done on this truck have done fantastic. So it's like, I know you guys want to see stuff with it, but with this transmission, I haven't been able to do anything because it is in a somewhat drivable state. If I wanted to, I could drive it. But the problem is, again, I don't want the transmission, I don't want the pumps, the solenoids to completely fail and crap out on me, and I can't drive it at all. So I'm kind of like saving it before it breaks completely. So it is pretty much blown, but it is not completely undrivable yet. It's probably, I would say, about 85% undrivable if I had to make a percentage guess. And it's pretty much, you take a chance driving it right now. So that's why I am, driving the Ram, which I will talk about later. And yeah, so to keep this video from going on longer, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll be doing a chill stream. Well, actually, I've already done the chill stream at this point. I'll be doing I'll do a chill stream this Friday as well. So be sure to tune in Friday night. We'll be doing a chill stream like we've been doing the last few weeks until Boosted comes back. And it sucks because this is going to be there for the first little while. But anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed the latest video. And see you guys later.